what's gonna happen from here. Now, Tiana, she wanted to be natural on the carpet. She wanted to represent a woman of color that is in love with her hair. And I'm very proud to have been a part of that. And next thing you know, that picture went, I think it got shared like 10,000 times in a course of like 30 minutes or something. It was amazing.
On today's episode of Behind the Glam, we sit down with celebrity natural hairstylist and educator Felicia Leatherwood, whose A-list clients include Ava DuVernay, Teyana Paris, Kim Coles, and Jill Scott. Welcome to Behind the Glam. We are in the fabulous and zen home of celebrity natural hairstylist Felicia Leatherwood. Such a pleasure talking to you today. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
It is always good to see you.
That's how I feel when I see you too.
Every time I see you though, you have this thing about you. Your essence is sort of laid back. How do you define your personal style?
That's a great question. So, I really love, as you can see, all things peaceful. So I think I embody that. I like showing up and just carrying that spirit of peace everywhere I go. I always wanted to be, when I was a young girl, the person who could walk in the room and just calm everything down. So I don't know if I've mastered that, but I've definitely found a really great place in my life.
Right. So you are in Hollywood, but you're not of Hollywood. Is that intentional, or did you develop that over time?
Well, I've been in Hollywood for many, many years, and no one's known because I've usually been behind the scenes, from production at BET, of all places, for many years. When I started at 19 working at BET, I know. And then from there I went to Fox and Warner Brothers. So I've always worked in some aspect of entertainment, but I feel like because I developed behind the scenes, I carry that through my life. Mm-hmm. So I'm always surprised when I go places and people know me and they go, "You're a celebrity natural hairstylist, can I take a picture?" I'm always shocked at that, and it's fun.
Right.
Because I have pretty much stayed low key.
Mm-hmm. Sad Wars with Teyana Paris. I mean, that look has been duplicated over and over. It has gone viral. What was that like for you, just kind of seeing things just take off from that moment?
There's a whole lot behind that moment. When you work in the entertainment industry, it's always the most interesting challenge when you have to create. So whenever you have to create something, that's when it's like, okay, what's gonna happen from here? Now, Tiana, she wanted to be natural on the carpet. She wanted to represent a woman of color that is in love with her hair. And I'm very proud to have been a part of that. And next thing you know, that picture went, I think it got shared like 10,000 times in a course of like 30 minutes or something. It was amazing. She's my Barbie because now I've been able to just create so many other hairstyles with her, and she's so open,
right.
And she just kind of lets me go, you know.
So you mentioned you pray before you do anything. Clearly, spirituality plays a huge role in your life and business. Tell us about how that influences you.
Well, spirituality is everything for me. So I get a lot of questions about how I started. I mean, especially from my friends that have known me for a long time. They're like, "Yeah, remember that you want to do these natural hair workshops, you want to travel, and next thing you know, you're doing it. How did it happen?" To be honest with you, I am probably like a lot of people who just believe in something higher or greater. And I also get that I'm a big part of the creation of what that is. So as I'm asking and wanting things, it's provided. But you have to know what you're asking for, and you have to have a full intention behind what it is you're asking for. So my intention is always to create and be loved everywhere I go. And that goes from me doing hair to speaking on the stage about hair to touching someone's hair, and to greeting people. I always want to present that aspect of my life. So I feel like I have definitely been inspired and blessed, by the universe to continue building a love, environment, giving that and getting that back. And I'm very grateful to receive that back from the natural hair community, from the different brands that I've worked with, from people like you, you know. So I really did start with an intention.
Girl, your passport must be thick. This woman travels. Every time I look online, you are off somewhere, Paris, London, the Caribbean. You are taking love around the world through hair care. Isn't that essentially what you're doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
That is fantastic. So tell us about how your education workshops have gone global.
Well, the best thing that's happened are the bloggers. Yes, I've said it, the bloggers. The bloggers really, really help create a wonderful group, fan base for me, because they've come to the workshops and they've seen the value in them. So they know that I'm not just there and I'm like, yeah, so I've done Jill Scott's hair. Okay, thanks, bye. You know, I really do love talking about hair. I call myself a natural hair geek. So I'm all things hair, you know. And basically, I feel like when I show up to the shows, especially like in places like Africa or London or Paris, I am received in a different way. There's an appreciation that comes from overseas fan base that's a little different from being in the United States. And I think it's just because we have access to so much here, you know. So I noticed that when I'm able to travel and I step out on stage, you can feel the energy. And that energy is what pumps you up. That's what keeps you high. Like being able to go out and talk to people and they feel like they're getting something valuable. You look across the room, you see the faces and the smiles, and you know, people are interacting, they're applauding, they're taking notes. I love it. So it's just basically confirming I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
I know you express love mostly through doing some fabulous hair. So we have a model here, Joya, and we want to see you work. I know I want to see you, and I know you guys want to see these fabulous hands. They call her the hair whisperer. Do you like that?
Yeah, I think it's cute.
It is cute.
Yeah.
So let's see you whisper some hair.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Awesome.
I cannot wait to get into this.
Well, Felicia, ever since I met you, you have been a source of grace, just positive, good, loving energy. And I am happy to know you. I'm happy to know that you spread the same thing to so many other women. So we celebrate you